And we're live. We're live. We're live. We are live. Got all kind of craziness going on today. So, wait for a few people to come in. Get everybody going. As you can tell, we are at our camper again. Once again, never left. It's been hectic though. We've been at the house for about 12 hours a day the last couple of days, so we are exhausted. Exhausted to say the least. So it is definitely one of those rambling, shenanigan, randomness type of thing that's going to happen today. So we'll get some people on here and see what we got going on. So let's see how things go here. We got, looks like one person's on. We got one person popping in. Who's my first person on this list here of people in the chat with me? Who might that be? Drum roll, drum roll. Let's see who we got. But we got teachers on adventures. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you? Oh, look, I'm hiding myself. Let me move this down here a little bit. There, now I can sort of sit back. How are you doing, teachers on adventures? Hopefully everything, you guys are having some safe traveling going on. Trying to pull up something here to show everyone then what we have done. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So we are back at Gettysburg Farms, 1,000 Trails, and we've been here for a week now, and good. You guys are doing great. There's Full-Time Dream. Full-Time Dream is in the house. Welcome. Hope you're having a great week so far. We are actually still in the process of getting our home prepped for selling. So we had a guy out yesterday laying carpet in our living room and hallway. The rest is wood floors. So the living room actually is wood floor as well. But whoever put the carpet in over top of it initially decided they were going to glue the carpet pad down to the beautiful 1955 wood floor until they ruined the floor. So we found a local guy and got it all installed yesterday, and it looks really nice. And then today we had a roofer out between today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and possibly Thursday, depending upon weather. They are going to have got a roofer out putting a roof on the garage. There's Dan. Hey Dan, how are you doing? We were just talking about the house. Dan's one of our sticks and bricks neighbors, and so yeah, the roofer is out today. We'll have a few more days on the garage, and then pictures are going to happen on Thursday afternoon, and then our house goes up on the market. So yeah, everything's going well and going smoothly, smooth as we could. We got probably another day work on the backyard a little bit, cleaning up the backyard, and then have like one very small load of things to go into storage yet, and we're pretty much ready to roll on that. So we'll keep you guys updated as more of that comes along. You guys can hit that thumbs up button for me. Down below there should be a little thumbs up button, and if you don't have it right in this area is our notifications. There's a subscribe, and then you have a little bell right beside it. You click that bell, turn on your notifications and do it to all. That way you guys can see when we have those videos popping up, just like we did today. We uploaded one earlier in the day. I'd like everybody to go take a look at it. It is actually about the toilet and bathroom, how to repair that seal. So what was happening was the seal is not wasn't doing too well. It's got some buildup around it. So the ball valve that rolls to close off the toilet was actually not getting a good seal, and the water would leak down through. So I did a replacement, and it was like $16 for the part on Amazon, and it took me around less than 20 minutes to actually fix the problem. And I show you guys, walk through what I did to get that fixed. So definitely check it out. It's super easy, super easy to do if you have any issues with your toilet in that nature. It's such a simple piece. It's so mechanical and just a simple thing to work on. So don't get yourself scared if you get into a situation where you have to work on your toilet. It's actually fairly easy to do. I'm not too much of a toilet person. I'm not big on toilets, but that seems to be that's my job here with the full-time RVing. But everything's going well, so hopefully you guys are doing well. It looks like everybody is. So we're at Gettysburg Farms, and the girls are in the swimming pool again. Everything's very nice here, super quiet. Night time it is extremely quiet and just relaxing. All the neighbors around us are super quiet. It's such a nice place to stay. So if you guys are ever in the Dover, Pennsylvania area, make sure you swing out through to Gettysburg Farms and give yourself a chance to stay here. It is super nice. Teachers on Adventures, I know they've been here. They can vouch for me with how nice it is. We had a problem with it leaking at the start of the season, but it is working now so far. Yeah, and I'll actually in that video go over a little bit of some of the things that one of the primary things that can happen with buildup and stuff like that. And it's actually super easy. I just did a total replacement of the rubber seal in there, just so I don't have to do that on the road at all. I can just don't have to worry about it. But one big side effect that I noticed from it was that with that leaking, you have to be careful with that plumbing system, because that plumbing system, your whole septic plumbing system works off of gravity, every little bit of it. So when you flush that toilet, the solids and liquids and everything have to get pushed down into your tank, into your black tank. And if you don't have enough water washing that down through, and it's the same way with your sticks and bricks. With your sticks and bricks, it can happen just as easy because most of those, your toilet paper and everything has to travel a farther distance. That's why, you got to watch it in your sticks and bricks houses. If you get underneath that gallon per flush situation, a lot of your systems, if you have a septic or anything like that, a lot of your systems can actually get built up because a gallon of water is needed to flush those solids through into wherever it has to go, whether it be a septic system or it be your going into the city, if you have city sewer and stuff like that. So you definitely want to be cautious with underwatering your toilet. It's a lot of issues that can happen there, and that's what was happening with ours with the water leaking. We couldn't fill it up fast enough to give a good flush, and I was actually getting clogging problems. And for a $16 part and 20 minutes worth of time, if I did it now, it'd be done in 5 minutes. Now that I know exactly how to do it, it's just super easy to do. But yeah, there you go. Teachers on Adventures. I really love Gettysburg Farms. It's super nice. We really like it here. We enjoy this. We enjoy this Thousand Trails Campground so much. It's just it's a point to it where it's laid back just enough that you still have your rules and the guidelines and everything that are followed strictly, but it's laid back enough where you can enjoy yourself at the same time. And they just actually, yes, Saturday, one of the goats had a baby, and then today we just missed it by like maybe 20 minutes. Another one of the goats that they have here actually had a set of twins. So we got to see them, stumbling around and trying to figure out how to walk and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. And they actually have. They think there's at least two more of the herd that have babies coming here within the next week. So they got a really nice herd of goats now, and their sheep the same way. Their sheep, they got a nice herd there as well. So we're going to try to get some more footage to update on that with the farm, on the different things, the new animals in the area, and in the future here. But so yeah, so if you guys can definitely check out the video I dropped here on the RV toilet, how to fix it, and shoot it out. If you can share it to your friends, your RV friends or whatever, so that just in case they might have that issue. Usually toilets and the septic issues don't get talked about too much because people can get embarrassed about the issue. So you might have a friend that's having trouble with it, and it is literally the easiest thing to do. My 6-year-old could do it, type of situation. So if you can share that out, that'd be greatly appreciated. And then make sure you hit that thumbs up button for us. That really helps us out. So what we have is, in our weekly update, we have the video we just dropped today. Our house is going to be going on the market. Pictures are getting taken Thursday. The realtor is super excited about it. He thinks it's not going to stay on the market. Basically, in the York area is way under average for how many houses are on the market versus the people that need houses in the area. And it's actually it was 95% in York County, which is where we are. 95% of the houses have sold at selling price or higher. And then 100% in Adams County, which is like the Gettysburg area. So it sounds pretty promising for us in our next steps through all of this. So definitely get those notifications on if you don't have them, because we are going, as we get super close here, we do plan on throwing some sort of little bash for going into the true full time. We technically, I guess, we are full time right now. Since May 11th, we've been in our camper. We haven't slept in the house since then. We've stayed at the house, but in the driveway, because our house, we didn't have any furniture in the house. So yeah, we're really, it's so relaxing. It's a night and day difference being tied down to a house and not being able to do anything. Look, we got Avenger RV Adventure in the house. How you doing? Little bit crazies in the house. Hello. Yeah, so definitely we're super excited about the house going to market. It's amazing. Like we never thought this moment. Like, we've been talking about it for a year now, and in fact, September. I was looking back on it. September 7th is when we posted our first video. So we're coming up on 1 year with that as well. Yeah, so that was one thing too here. They found out Lyme. Just finished the antibiotic and getting worn out, but getting better every day. That's great. So if everybody can say a little prayer for them to get through this. Erin actually had that too. She had a little deer tick that was in her belly button, and fortunately we caught it fast enough, early enough that the antibiotics worked for and everything like that. So that's nothing to really mess around with. If you know you got ticks in your area, definitely keep an eye out and check over when you're going hiking or just when you're out and about. But hopefully that all works out for you too. Yeah, definitely. Glad you're getting better. Yeah, so the video, trying to just recap on what I got going on in my head. Trying to think. Oh, and then Alethea, she has her Going Vanward page. She's still working on her van, slowing down a little bit now because her schooling started. Her schooling started for her, so that's going to probably slow down a little bit. She's going to try her best to get more and more videos out with that as things progress for her with her van. She goes for her driver's license test middle of September, so that's exciting. She can't wait to do that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Wanted to throw it out to you guys if you guys had any questions for us or anything like that. Or you're having some sort of issue with your RV that you can't quite figure out. But I'm going to show you this. Just ordered. Find it. Tab. Share. Double check to make sure I got it. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we are. So you guys can see here. Just ordered this right before the live. In our travels now, we will be in. We're going to North Carolina for that Mayberry meetup with the YouTube channels. Then we're headed to North Carolina, then South Carolina, then Florida, then over to Texas, out to Las Vegas, and then up to Zion Canyon and maybe the Grand Canyon as well, and then back through. By that time, it'll be ready to come back for spring. I just ordered this guy here. It is a 4,550 peak watt and 3,650 watt running watt recoil start gas portable generator with the stars and stripe design on it there. Ordered that for the rig so that we can do some boondocking, because we are going to be boondocking through Florida, and we're going to be hitting Florida 1,000 trails, and then from Florida to Texas, we're going to do a little bit of boondocking, and then once we hit through Texas a little bit, we're going to stay at some BLMs and stuff like that. So we definitely need to have a generator to help get us through some of those nights, and that one for $299, and the reviews on it were really good. It's running at like 67 decibels, which is a little louder than what I wanted, but it's still borderline quiet there. So hopefully that works out for us in that sense. But see, Avenger RV Adventure had a question: how's the new RV working for you guys? It is working great. It's amazing. Like it's so much nicer having the space, having the slide on the other side, having the slide in the back for the master bedroom, and then having a wardrobe slide up in the front for the girls with the front bunkhouse. It's just it's working so well. We did the upgrade with the air conditioner, so I put a second air conditioner on. If you guys haven't seen the video for that, definitely check that out in our. It's going to be in our how-to and product review playlist. Check that out. This is a 30 amp unit and or 30 amp system, and I did put a second in and ran a separate line for it. It's on its own closed circuit. Had some people saying that it's going to be problems with ground and this, that, and the other, but after talking with a few RV mechanics, it's not what everybody was stressing out about. It's a completely closed unit on its own, so it acts as its own system, and it works really well for us. The only time we really kick it on is if we can't keep our rig at under 80 degrees inside. Then we'll kick it on, and it'll stay. It runs for 30 seconds to catch up, and then it'll shut off, and then another half hour later it'll kick on again. So it's basically the way we set it up is designed to just alleviate some of the workforce on the main unit. So it's working really well. I can't complain about I don't even plug when I don't need it. It's not even plugged in type of situation. But yeah, so it's definitely in this whole rig is working out real well for us. We got pretty much everything. We're ready to go. Like we have all of our everything we need to get through our all the way through even into the cold season is in the camper, and I'm still I'm still way under my gross payload for my payload for what the camper can hold, because I can actually hold 1,977 pounds of payload, and I'm still under that. There's Lucky Dog Production Moderator. How are you doing? Thanks for coming over. Yeah, so it's working really well. My next thing I think is going to be looking into just resealing the roof on it. Just give it a fresh coat on the top to coat it. So I'm looking into different products, comparing reviews, comparing the material and all that stuff. That's probably going to be my next bigger investment into it. That generator that we got, that is going to be that was our big investment. Now, so now I just have to save up again for our next big investment. So as more money comes in, as more ads, our ad revenue starts getting bigger here with our RV channel and things like that, with the super chats and whatnot, we just keep putting all that back to get more efficient with our full timing. And then, like the other day, we did something for one of the kids at the campground. His bicycle broke. We ended up getting him another bicycle. It wasn't brand new, but it was, we ended up helping the family out, getting a bicycle for him, which I love doing. I had one from a while ago that we bought, and I wasn't going to use it, so we ended up giving it to him. So now I'm putting some money back, so that if there is somebody in need, or there's a camper family in need, we can help out there as well with the super chats and with all the with the ad revenue and stuff like that. So we definitely like paying it forward and taking care of if we're able to take care of people when we can, because we've had the same situations occur for us. We've definitely we've had people help us out through the course of our years, and paying it forward is probably one of the best and easiest ways to help somebody out. So how many of you guys are out camping next weekend? Yeah, how many of you guys are out camping next weekend or now currently? How many of you are living the dream? Put a 1 in the chat if you're currently camping, and put a 2 in the chat if you're going to be camping this weekend. We'll see who's doing what, who's where, and who's what. Another cool update. I just ordered it today, yesterday. We have, with the homeschooling and all, and actually Full-Time Dream, I just saw you drop that in there. Are the girls excited about homeschooling? Yes, they are. We're going to be, today my oldest started, the school district starts today, and we're actually going to be starting next week with the other girls, because they our other two, the younger ones that were truly homeschooling, we're already a little bit ahead, because they got excited when all the books came in, the curriculum came in, so we're a little bit ahead anyway. So we're letting them play in the pool and do a little bit of a last hurrah while the swimming pools are open here, until we get down south where they'll be open again. So they are excited. we went with Catholic Heritage curricula, and then we also have a secondary part with reading to help out with the reading part with Esme, and a little bit behind with a reading disability that she has. So we have that added into it, and this program really, really helps out. So, and it just so happens that Raylan's sort of on that same level. So we can get that, they both are actually going to progress with each other. Teachers, Full-Time Dream says we're going Labor Day. Good. Very cool. And Teachers on Adventures, we are living in the RV and arrived at home base yesterday in Washington State. Well, I'm glad you made it back. It was a little bit of a haul to get back there. And are you guys back to in school teaching or in Washington, or are you guys doing the distance learning there? Question for you on that part, because when we were talking with you, you weren't quite sure yet what was going on with that. But where I was mentioning something about the schooling, I totally lost my brain a second here. I'll think about it. Anyway, it'll pop up. Well, with the homeschooling, I'm trying to think where I was going. Hang on. I can't recall off the top of my head where we were. But anyway, yeah, so let me go back. I'll look in the chat here and make sure. See where I was going. I just had a brain fart there. We are doing distance learning. We go back next week. Kids start on September 9th. Okay. Well, hopefully everything goes smoothly for you with the distance learning. Alethea, our oldest, she's a senior this year. We are doing distance learning with her. she has enough credits according to the school laws that she really doesn't even need to go to school this year. However, Pennsylvania requires you to at least have an English and a history and a phys ed each year. So with the distance learning, she had all of class, every block set up to do something, and it was like no study hall. She actually wanted to do other stuff, but with the distance learning, they opted it where you only have to take whatever's required to graduate. So she has 3 classes with her distance learning. It's the English, the history, and the phys ed. So this morning was the first day. She checked in at 7:45 for her homeroom, and by 10 she was done all her work. So it works out pretty well, because then she can enjoy the rest of our little last week of summer here as well. We got Nursing Our Travel Bug in the house. How are you doing? So welcome. Yes, the nonsense of Ramblin has been going on, and we're glad you're here to join in on it. Man, I can't think. I had something about going into the homeschooling part of it that I was getting ready to go with, but I can't even think of it right now. But who cares? So just to recap for you, Nursing Our Travel Bug and Lucky Dog to get caught up there. We're getting our house on the market here. Thursday's pictures. We had a guy in yesterday for carpet install in the living room and hallway, and then we had a guy out today, and the rest of the week up until Wednesday, maybe early Thursday, to finish installing the roof on the house on the garage. And Thursday at 3 p.m. the professional pictures are being taken, and then the house will be on the market. And by the sounds of it, it's not going to take that long. Here's American Wonder. How you doing? By the sounds of it, it's not going to take that long. There's a neighbor across the street from us and a few houses down put their house on the market 2 weeks ago. Within 24 hours, they had 8 bids and went for $15,000 over the listing price. And actually, neat story behind it, they had a full-size school bus that they, for the past year now, have been building up, and they have so much solar. I think I counted like 8 solar panels on the roof and all that stuff. They're headed out to South Dakota and then wherever, doing tons of boondocking and all. So hopefully I can catch them before they leave. I'd like to do a little interview with them and show off their channel and whatnot. So yeah, we're hoping by the end of September we're homeless and we're in our rig full time, which we already are technically, but since May, but we won't be locked down to any sort of sticks and bricks property. I ordered a generator today so that we can do some boondocking. That's one thing we definitely want to do when we're out and about. One of our goals is to boondock a good bit, so that we can have that experience of living in God's country. Christmas Eve, I have it set up where we pull in Christmas Eve to a beach on the Gulf of Mexico and Texas. We're going to stay over the weekend, Christmas Day, get up and be able to walk 40 feet out to the high tide and on the white sand that's out there and celebrate Christmas there. Full-time Dreams got the question there. Is the super channel going vanward hanging out with you guys? She's at the swimming pool right now. She is actually going to be staying back with her mom for the school year so that she can participate. She's really big into the color guard, so marching band, and then they also have a competitive color guard during the winter months. She was the leader of the color guard last year and this year as well. And this year she'll be able to actually get her varsity letter after she completes this year's guard season. So that's really big for her. And if she went with us, she couldn't finish that out. So she's doing a distance learning and being able to participate in all those events with being in the school district still. So she's going to be hanging with her mom over the winter, and then possibly over the summer next year, between her college, going to college and whatnot, she'll be able to venture out with us for a little bit and do a couple trips, with us and stuff like that. But you'll see her posting more videos as things progress for her. Things sort of slowed down a little bit with school starting up here. Today was her first day, so she's been busy getting ready for all that type of stuff. When it comes to so the van itself, the build is sort of slowed down a little bit on that sense. So make sure you guys have her notifications on too, so that when she posts more videos on hers on her channel, you'll be able to know that they're there, and you guys can get some watch time in for her so that she can build her channel up as well. So yeah, another cool piece. I can't really show it to you right now because it's still daylight. I actually did something really cool on the front of our rig. So with it being a fifth wheel, you have that nice dome. This has a fiberglass, nose on it. The stickers were taken off of it, and so I have this big white screen basically. So instead of getting a big sticker to put on the front for RV Kids TV, I got a small projector that originally was for like Christmas and Halloween and stuff like that I could project through the window of our house. I put that out front. It's on. I set it on the truck bed and project some different screens with RV Kids TV and like check out our Teesprings account and stuff like that, for people walking their dogs when it gets to that dark time of night. So I'll have to record it. Maybe I'll throw that up on Instagram for you guys. which the Teesprings thing. If you guys don't know about it, we do have Teesprings account for our merchandise, and um, it's not just the like RV Kids TV logos and stuff like that. Um, it actually there is a bunch of RV related type of uh, RV type of shirts and cups, coffee mugs, stuff like that. Um, all different kind of stuff on there. So make sure you get over there and check us out. Pulling it up here now, and let me get to our page here so you guys can see some of those. Give me 1 second here. So yeah, if you go into Teespring, it's PEESPRANG.com. You can see our Teespring account. Living the RV local life. How are you doing? Finally got to alive. Yes, it's been a while. Hopefully everything is safe. You guys are all safe in your travels and whatnot. It's nice to see you in here. We are monetized now. It's been about a month, I believe. So yeah, definitely glad you're here. Let me pull this up here for you. And I'm still adding more to our Teesprings account. Let me pull this up. Here you go. So there's our Teesprings account, and there's leggings that we have where it has RVing and the little RV on the side of it. We have mugs, the Never RV Alone. We have corgis on. We have one with a corgi on there. You can see, and when we have, we get into. There we go. We have one that has a pit. Looks like a pit bull on it. Never RV Alone. And when you look at the little logo on it, it's got, it has the dog, and then there's a little heart with the camper inside of it. And it does have, you can see down that bottom corner, we do have, our little RV Kids TV YouTube channel on there. But we tried to focus on a little bit more of the, the RVing type of thing. We have one, keep calm and follow RV Kids TV. We have leggings that say Camp Life on them. And the pricing on it is very inexpensive. Like I barely make any money on it, but you can see them there. You can see those that, yeah. Real giveaway guy. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. But you get to, you can see that they're not focused completely on the RV Kids TV type of, setup. We still have some that are just regular, the Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. We designed that one before we met Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat on the YouTube, through the YouTube channel. We have mugs, we have shirts, we have, shirts and sweaters for the kids. Camping is my zen. This one Esme made, designed. This is on a toddler's t-shirt, and then we have it on a kid's sweater hoodie too. It must be time for camping. So Esme and Raylan made that. I can't remember who exactly it was that did it, but they're very inexpensive. We get a few bucks for them. And once again, those dollars go towards the few little upgrades we need to stay full timing, but then also helping out our other local RV, the neighboring RV, campers if they have something that they're having a problem with or something like that, and if we can afford to help them out, we use that too. That there is. I agree with you 100% on the supporting the local businesses. That's a big thing for us. With us having a small business, we definitely support our local businesses as much as possible too. But for us, in this area, we don't really have too many t-shirt places, and the ones that are there are they're fairly inexpensive too. They're fairly expensive rather. And then we'd have to start carrying them with us and shipping them out. So this way, at least with Teespring, if you go to teespring.com and look for our, type in RV Kids TV, you'll find us. They ship for us. We don't have to worry about carrying t-shirts and stuff. And we do have a sticker on there, the die cut bumper sticker. I haven't found the right place yet that I want to use for our for our stickers yet. But there is, if you did want one, they're $4.99. It's the cheapest I could get them down, get them down to at this particular point. Right now, that's the only way I have it set up that I can get, that stickers can be got. I know everybody's doing sticker trading and stuff like that, but right now our money financially, our money is going towards finishing up the house and doing this, that, and the other, doing it, and so I can't bulk order stickers yet. So as soon as I can do that, then we'll definitely be doing it that way. But yeah, if you guys can check out the sticker, or check out our Teespring's page and see if there's any designs you like on there that you enjoy. If you like one, order one. They're nice. They're pretty nice quality shirt too. So you can help support the channel that way by doing that. That'd be cool. We're working on some other things too that are sort of specialty they're specialty pieces that we'll be able to add into our merchandise that it won't be on Teesprings. It'll be a separate thing. So that's all in the works right now. Just trying to figure out different ways to pull that little extra income in, so that eventually the goal would be to be able to phase away from our landscaping a little bit more and be able to focus more on the YouTube channel, things like that, and going into business that route. So once again, this is Rambling On. I'm sort of rambling on. If there's anybody that would like to actually pop up on the live and come on up here, you're more than welcome to. We can actually do a little impromptu, just sort of about yourself, so that the people who are watching, they're able to know who or what you are. So only thing you got to do to be able to come up onto the live is make sure you have a set of headphones with a speaker on it, and I got to be able to visually see you before you come into the chat or into the live. There's Haley family. How you doing? I hope everything is going well for you. Welcome to the live. Do you use the deep fryer much on the Blackstone? Yes. This guy here, actually, we use it probably a little too much. All right. Thank you for stopping in. Take care. Be safe in your travels. But yeah, so we do. The girls and I all we love our French fries. So I use that probably 2-3 times a week. The cool thing about it then is that you can actually take the fryer part off, and it's got a cast iron framing on the burner part, so you can actually use it like as a stovetop then. So I can heat up, for spaghetti. I can put my big pot on there and heat up the water to boil the noodles and whatnot. I can use it to make mac and cheese. I can use it to make all that kind of stuff. So it works really well. I think we've only so far in the month or two that we've had this rig, well, since Father's Day, really. I've only used the inside stove and oven 2 times because I'm able to do everything out here with the Blackstone. So it works out really well. So if you guys are looking for an alternative like that, it's the Blackstone Adventure Ready with the side burner and fryer kit, and that all came with everything. With the fryers came with it. All you got to do is get oil. I used canola oil, and then I went to vegetable oil because the girls don't quite like the taste of the canola oil. Um, so this has the 17-inch setup on it, uh, with the side burner and the fryer, so you still get your 17-inch griddle. The only thing that is good and bad is that it's tabletop, so it doesn't have that nice stand that the regular 17-inch has, where it folds out and gives you the leg. So it is a tabletop. I just have a plastic folding table that we always have in here anyway, with our second outdoor refrigerator on. So it works for me. I was gonna put legs on it because it has these little threads on the bottom, that you put the rubber legs on it. These little nubs. I was gonna do some legs on it and stuff like that, but we have the table already, so instead of having something else tying up our space under the awning, I just went that route. And it was only like it was like $147 at Walmart, so it worked out really well. And I have a review on it too in our in our playlist. We did an unboxing for it too, so you can check that out if you wanted to see a little bit more in depth about it. Haley family asking how the second AC is working. It's working really well. Um, I haven't used it all week because it's only been hitting like 87 during the daytime. It hit 91 one day, and then it's dropping into the 60s for us here at nighttime. So we really don't need the second one. I haven't even plugged it in at all. Um, but it works. It works really well for it. The way it's set up, I've been getting a lot of good input from it from a lot of people. I've had some people a little negative in some of the places we posted it, but then they don't. There was one part that I forgot to put in the video of the second AC, was that I have a separate fuse box for it. So I have a fuse box in the rig, and then I also have the fuse box on the post. So there's plenty of circuit breaking. If it needs to break, it's got plenty of circuit break there. Um, but and it's a completely it's its own separate unit. It's not it's not attached to the rig at all. It's not grounded to the rig at all. It's its own closed circuit unit of its own. So it's definitely something, for the $300 that I invested in putting it in, installing it myself and everything. It was definitely worthwhile. Uh, Fortunately, where we're at here, Gettysburg Farms, the site we're in, there's a few good sites where you pretty much have tree coverage the whole time. So it's just, you don't need, the only time you really need that is when it's super hot, getting into the 90s. When I can't keep the cabin of the camper below 80, then I kick it on. And the only time I really noticed needing that was when the sun's hitting, or that 3 o'clock time frame. The sun tends to hit, on the west side, which is the tail end of our rig, and that's where our master bedroom is. So that's the only time I've really ever needed to use it. Now, when we go south this winter, might need to use it a few places here and there, but with it being winter time, I don't even think we'll need to use it much then as well. So full-time dream saying tabletop is good. We need to store it underneath for travel. Yeah, it actually works. In our underneath my master bed, we have the big, it lifts up and you can store on the inside. But on the outside, it has a small. It's only like the door, maybe 12 inches tall, but it's wider. I actually can fit all that in there. I take the griddle top and the fryer part off of it, set the Blackstone base in, and then I can put the griddle top in the door, and it all fits right in for me. So you only need 12 inches of height to be able to store it somewhere. Get it through a doorway. So it's definitely it's fairly compact in that sense that you can still take everything apart. It all just sort of rests, with the weight of everything. It rests on top of it. I think we hit 73 today. Wow. That's a little. I'd like it to stay, in that 70s and then 60s, maybe at nighttime. 50s would be okay, but we definitely, our goal is to stay somewhere where we can stay where it's half decent, where we can be in a short sleeve shirt, maybe a long pair of pants, or shorts and a long sleeve shirt type of thing. That's the worst. So that's our plan, chasing the 70s, I guess you could say, but in the 80s, but yeah, so everything's working well for us. We can't complain, with where we're at. Um, the best thing that's happening for us, the biggest thing right now, is that our house will be on the market next week. And
On both sides.
really,
okay. As I was running.
So the girls are coming back from swimming.
The pool.
From the pool. And yeah, so let's see. Got how much more time? We got about 10 minutes left here before Chase or Happy Place Diaries coming on tonight. It's been 50s at night, 80s during the day here. Yeah, see, that's perfect for me. That's perfect for me. That's where I would be happy. So there's Esme. Esme's in the house.
No, I'm not. I'm not in the house. I'm outside the house.
Yeah, we're on the porch. On the porch.
More like outside.
But yeah, so let's see.
Hi, Kyle's in there. Hi.
No, yeah, Kyle's not in tonight. Yeah, we're not in. We got 5 in the chat, so make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button for us. Basically, let's see, just make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat here. The dogs running around like crazy. Oh, one cool thing. I'll show this to you. This is we got it. It was with the rig, but it's a thermocell. It's a basically it's a mosquito repellent. It works. There's the repellent fuel in here, and then it heats up. It heats up, and then it just gives a little bit of that mosquito repellent out. I keep that on the floor, and it works really well. So
it gets really hot though.
Yes, you do have to be careful. It does get hot. I just keep it on the floor by our feet, and it works super well for us. You can get them at Walmart.
It's a ghost detector.
Yeah. It's hot. Yeah, they're at Walmart. Yeah, if they're at Walmart, you can get them fairly inexpensive.
Buy one now. Okay.
Yeah. I use thermocells for hunting. Yeah, they are. I mean, you turn it on, and after a few minutes, like there's no worries about needing bug spray or anything like that in that area.
Well, we do have bug spray.
Yeah, we do have bug spray as well, but
it usually doesn't work.
Yeah. Dogs are bumping the table. They're all excited that the girls are back. But let's see.
Go buy our merch.
Yeah, we're already talking to them about the Teespring.
rv.explore.repeat.
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah. Not yet. That's another thing we're working on is the website. So that'll be in the future here as well. There's our own website too. But
and we might have some limited edition
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only like 5 months or it's only like holidays, like Christmas.
Yeah, so we got some stuff in the works for you guys, so definitely cool. But make sure you watch our video that we dropped earlier today on the RV toilet. And what I'm going to do is, give me a second here, I'm going to pull up Happy Place Diaries to give us a link to jump over to with doing a little RV Kids TV raid. But
trying to figure it out.
yeah, hold on, give me a second.
So how was your day?
Happy Place Diary. Happy Place Diary. Let me see. Make sure they're actually doing a live. Let's see. Happy Place Diaries. Let's make sure they're doing a live here for you. And make sure.
So we put the link up in.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was telling you. I do remember now. I do remember. So we one thing that I've also have on order is for internet with having doing the schooling and all that stuff and being mobile. I found a mobile internet that is the reviews are great, out of the world.
Out of the wall.
Out of this world, I guess.
Out of the wall.
Yeah. So we have that coming. I have that coming. That'll be here. So I'm going to use it for a little, like maybe a week or so, and then I'll be able to share my review on it, and then go from there. You guys can take a look at it and see what you think of yourself. So
he's saying he'll show a video after a couple weeks.
Yeah, after a week or so. So that should be here hoping this week sometime, and we'll try it out. And
it's coming 2 days or so.
Yeah, we're actually having it delivered here at Gettysburg Farm. So, guys, it'll be some pretty cool information on that. So definitely, like I said, keep in touch and notifications on, so that you make sure you see us dropping our videos.
Make the bell go ding 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 ding.
Yep. Well, thank you for coming in here, Full Time Dream. We'll be looking for that. Need better Wi-Fi. Yeah, this is like the so far in my research, like one of the best ones to go with so far. And it just gets into truly unlimited. Like, you're not getting throttled after X amount of gigs. So it's a truly unlimited service. And you don't have to mount a big old dome on the top of your roof or your rig. You don't have to have one sitting out along in the campsite with a cord running to it and tripping over the cord. This is going to be cool. Like, you guys, this is going to be really good information.
It will be the bomb.
And I have it set up with them that I'll be able to give you guys a link. You'll be able to go over there and use that code, and you'll actually get, I think I had it set, it's $25 off your first month of your first month service. First month service. So it's pretty cool. It's really cool. So definitely keep in the loop with that, and keep an eye out for it, because I'm super excited. I'm super excited for it, because you guys know the campground, the campground services,
especially with the repeat coming with us.
Yeah, with the school, it's definitely a struggle at the campground. Yeah, here's pretty rough. Like, the reason we're sitting outside and not inside a rig is because inside a rig we get no Wi-Fi reception whatsoever. So yeah, so definitely keep in the loop here with watching out for us.
Please, we're going to the bathhouse.
Yep. Going to the bathhouse, get some shower. But alrighty. So what we got here? We still got 5 of the chat. It is now 8 o'clock. I can't find Happy Place Diaries a live for them. We've got one next week, it looks like. So if anybody knows of anybody going live now, let me know, and we'll find a link for them and get them posted up here. I do not see one for 8:31, but I don't see one for them today. So if you do have yourselves one, know of anybody, let me know, and we'll jump over to them. Let's see who else is on. Let me second, guys, and I'll see if there's anybody else that I know on here. Fresh. And it looks like, if you guys want to check out a cool one, here's a good guy to go over to. He is doing, it's actually a power, it's called power networking. He does YouTube networking, and you can actually get your channel up on there and promote your channel with him. And he's got a very large following. So give me that here. I'll pull his
own a business? You're going to want to hear this. If you own a business, you need Next Insurance.
Bear with me, guys. This thing's copy.
This is just over $32,000. This is exactly how much money I made last month. If you're wondering where
okay, here we go. You guys want to jump over there to it's Billet TV. You guys can check him out. He helped me out a lot in the very beginning he's very intelligent on analytics. He's very intelligent on the different ins and outs with YouTube, going deeper than just posting your videos and stuff like that. He's very, very intelligent when it comes to that stuff. So if you guys are struggling with your analytics, figuring that stuff out and all, going over there and just put in there rv.explore.repeat TV raid and check him out. He helped me out a lot when it comes to that. And then you can also network with him, put him up. Sometimes he'll pull you up onto his live, as far as like your homepage and stuff like that. So check him out, enjoy him. If you want to go over there, I'm gonna head over and say hello, pop into his live. I haven't been on his in a while. I haven't been on many people's at all in a while because we've been so busy with our house. So check him out if you guys like to. But we're gonna go ahead and cut it off here. It's getting dark. So you guys make sure you have yourself a nice week. Enjoy. If you're traveling, have a safe trip. If you're not, have a safe week.
Bye. Yo.
And most importantly, be safe. Love your family. Spend time with your family. And most importantly, God bless.
Bye. Yo, please be out.